Alright guys, so this section is going to be about setting goals. And below this video I've got a complete guide on how to set goals correctly. It's a detailed guide. It took me a while to make it. But today I'm just going to do a little overview over it. We've already determined what it means to be the best version of yourself and all that kind of stuff. So this one is about setting goals. So I believe the first thing towards setting goals is determining what you want to do and what you want to be. See, I'm just doing all this off the top of my head, so it may not be the exact same as the guide because I took me hours to make it right out. So I may not, it's not may not completely correlate with it, but I'm going to do my best just going off the top of my head because at the end of the day, all that stuff was just off the top of my head. But this is going to be mainly around things that I do personally and I do practically. So, like I was saying, the first practical step towards it is determining what the goals are. So what are the things you actually want to achieve? This is also going to incorporate a lot of contemplation around yourself and your goals and what you actually want to do with your life and the goals that you are going to set for yourself. And I want you to dream big. I don't want you to set small goals, like as in, okay, so by the end of this year, I want to have at least started one side hustle or something like that to make me more money. Or I want to at least start going to the gym consistently, something like this. I want you to dream as that I'm going to achieve my dream physique. That's my goal, but I don't want you to set a time frame for it. I want you to just have that in mind, and then from that massive goal that you've set, you're going to take small practical steps to it where you can actually determine a timeline. But I don't really believe in the whole setting a timeline thing to it, because if you don't achieve the thing by that certain timeline, even if you were putting all the work in you can, you're doing everything you can and you don't achieve it, it's going to be very bad for you. You're going to be sitting there thinking, what have I been doing this whole time? Because this is something I used to do myself. I'd set a goal for something at a certain time, and if I didn't achieve it, even though I was putting in everything I could, I would be sitting there thinking, what have I been doing this whole time? Have I just been wasting my time this whole time? What have I been doing? So I think you should just take small practical steps at the start. You don't have to lay out a full bulletproof plan at the start. You can just set out it by step. You can do it by step. So maybe with nutrition, you can slowly start implementing the primal diet. So to start off with, you don't change the meals to the exact way that I do. You start incorporating them mainly into your diet. Like you change your full lunch to your primal diet, if you know what I'm saying. And then the other things you can just be eating healthy, but you know, it doesn't have to be the primal diet to just ease you into it so you don't have to go straight into it. And then maybe you stop after 2 weeks if it's too severe or something like that. Which to me personally, I don't think it is. Like I just think it's a normal diet. Like it's how we used to eat, so it should be pretty easy. But for like other people I've tried to get on this, for example, my close friends, there's one of them which I try and get onto it, but he can't get himself to stay dedicated to eating healthy, if you know what I mean. Like he finds it too hard. Like some people find things different to other people. Like for me, I find these things easy to do, but other people find them difficult. So that's why I've made the guide as if it was someone who is going to find all these things difficult, you know what I mean. So yeah, the first thing is setting these goals and taking small baby steps, determining your first step towards it. The next step is taking action, I believe. You don't need to weigh out anything else. You just got to take action. Like this is the whole idea behind setting a massive goal. And if you don't achieve it, it's fine. It is completely fine. All that matters is you're doing everything you can working towards it, because if you fail, you're going to be better off than if you didn't set that goal, if you know what I'm saying. So you can just take action straight away on the goal. Maybe not the first day, or maybe you can think about things that you can do the first day. So for the primal diet, you can start eating certain things which are for the primal diet. You just straight away go into setting your dinner or your lunch to the primal diet, or just incorporating snacks from it or something like that. You know what I mean? That's something you can do straight away. Well, but obviously that's just a goal example I'm giving you. That your goal could be completely different. These are like more goals for like life goals, not just the primal diet or attaining. Well, attaining your dream physique would be incorporated into it, but primal diet is incorporated into attaining your dream physique. But yeah, so take action straight away. That's the next step of it. Because if you keep holding off saying I'm gonna start on Monday, that Monday ain't never coming. It's never gonna come. So you've got to start right now. You lot are gonna think it's weird, and I did order this differently in the actual guide that I've written to you. But after you take action, you need to write these things down. So you need to write down your goals and stuff like that. This is after determining what your goals actually are and starting taking action, because I think taking action is the most important step. Like, you, even if you don't know what you're doing like completely yet, you just have a slight goal in mind, just take action straight away. Because like the thing I said about that Monday is never going to come. If you're saying you're going to start on that Monday, it's never going to come. Just take action right there. Get into the system of doing it. Have it in your mind. You are already doing it. You're not thinking about it. You are already doing it. So the next thing is writing it down. So whether you're writing it down in your notes or you're going to write it down on a little piece of paper where you can set off a checklist and just stick it to the side of your bed on the wall, which you can wake up and look to every single day. In that way, your mind's always going to be on this. And that's going to lead me to another thing about filling your rooms with certain things that align with your goals. So whether it's money, you can put like posters around of money around your room, or things like that, or quotes around money. Or same thing with gym, physique, eating well. You can do the same thing with that. It's about filling your mind, your subconscious mind, with things that align with your goals. So maybe you don't consciously see it. So like, you're going to walk past this quote in the morning and you're not going to consciously see it, but your subconscious mind takes in so much information. It is unbelievable. So even though you don't notice it, it doesn't go into your conscious mind that you have seen it. Your subconscious mind has seen that. And what you're doing by doing this is filling your mind with things which are aligning with your goals. So it's setting your mind to be on that money making pattern. That's setting your mind to be on that pattern of being consistent, of working hard, achieving your dream physique. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, the next thing is writing it down and filling your room with things which align with your goals. The next thing is celebrating milestones, which I actually don't really do, because I feel like my goals are bigger. I'm only going to celebrate my ultimate goals, if you know what I mean. So for me personally, once I've completed this community and I'm successfully helping every single person in this group, I will celebrate this by, hopefully, we could set an event where all of us meet up in real life and we do something. I'm not sure what yet, but that's for all of you to determine. That's what the events page is for. And yeah, so we'll work out what all of us want to do together. Once I've hit like a milestone in the group of like, say like 1,000 members or something like that, we will celebrate that, all of us, and we will meet up and we will celebrate this all together, because this is not my group, this is all of our groups. I'm just the person who's created it, and I'm just sharing with you all the information that I've gained so far, because maybe some of you are at the start of your journey and you need help with starting your first business and making money online. Maybe you are stuck with self-discovery and setting goals, habits and stuff like this. This is all stuff that I feel like I have mastered, and that's only the things that I am providing. Like, I'm only providing things that I have general knowledge in. That's why with the making money online thing, I'm only talking about TikTok Shop, because that's one of the only things where I've generally made serious money from it. I've tried drop shipping, I've tried an agency, I've tried all these other business models, but the one that's worked for me personally and has generally made me a lot of money is TikTok Shop. And that's the thing I've got the best knowledge in, so that's why I'm sharing that with you. So yeah, we will celebrate these milestones together, but for you, on your own small goals on the way, I think you should celebrate them yourself, but in good ways. I don't think you should go out and celebrate it by getting drunk off your face or going out clubbing or something like that. I think you should celebrate by going out and just spending some nice time with your family and having a nice dinner, going out for food or something like that. You know what I mean? It doesn't need to, celebrating doesn't have to do with drinking, although it can, because don't get me wrong, I enjoy having a drink. Even though I don't drink, I will enjoy having a drink if it's to celebrate something. Like, I will drink if it's my mate's birthday. We're celebrating my mate's birthday, I will have a drink. But apart from that, I need to start celebrating my milestones, to be honest, when I'm achieving certain things, but I don't really do it, to be honest. But yeah, basically the thinking behind this is it shows you that you're getting something from this. Like, this is your brain showing you that you're making progress, and there's a reason to keep going on with what you're doing. You're not just accomplishing a goal and then you're just going on to the next one. You're celebrating it to know that you've actually achieved something here. You know what I mean? But it's the same thing going back to self-improvement. The whole idea behind like the people having all this stuff and you feel like you've not done anything. You've got to celebrate it to make sure that your brain knows that you have achieved something here. You are doing something right, and we need to continue doing this. And then this leads me on to the next point, which is reflection. This will be the last point as well. So reflecting on what you've done with your goals. So how have you gone about achieving these goals? What things have you set in place to achieve these goals? And is this correct thing to do? Or perhaps even once you've completed the goal, you're reflecting on what you did right in that. Could you have done it quicker, and what you did wrong with it? So contemplation and reflection, I think, is the most important part of all of these subjects. That's why I think meditation is the most important thing with all of these things, because if I'd never started meditating, I would not be in the position that I'm in today. 100%. I would not have achieved the physique I have today. I would not have achieved 10k a month. I would not have achieved an iron mindset. I wouldn't have achieved any of this stuff if it wasn't for meditation and contemplative meditation. This is the most important thing, I promise you. So you might think it's all just bollocks, just sitting there, just sitting on your bed, closing your eyes and breathing. It's not that. It's a lot more than that. And once you actually do it for a few months, you'll see how powerful this stuff actually is. So yeah, the reflection part, it's more, just go and look at the guide below. It's more detailed. It's better than me just saying all the stuff off the top of my head. So yeah, check out the guide below, read it all thoroughly, and build out your own plan, build out your own goals, set out your own small steps to it and stuff like that. And I want you guys to put your own goals in our chat. I want you to show us all what your goals are and see if our goals are similar. So in the community page, write down what your goals are, and then update the posts and messages once you've completed a certain milestone on it like that, and we'll all celebrate with you. You know what I'm saying? This community is for us all. Like, it's not just for me, it's for all of you. We're all together in this. This is our community. So yeah, set your goals in the community. We'll all celebrate with them. We could even criticize them or telling them what we think's wrong with them or not. So we're all here to help each other. So yeah, check out the guide below, which is around setting goals and stuff like that. And I hope you enjoy it, read it thoroughly, and get to taking action, boys. And I hope you have an amazing rest of your day. Alright, boys, throughout the duration of this video, you may have noticed me mention communities, courses. And that is because this video is from one of the classroom courses inside of my free community. But for the most part, I'll be posting all of the videos from inside of the courses inside of the free community, and the upcoming courses that are coming soon, all on YouTube for you guys to watch here. So if I'm giving it to you all for free on here anyway, then what's the point in joining the community? This should be obvious. It's the networking opportunities. We have hundreds, maybe even thousands of people by the time that you're watching this video inside of that community that are already there for you to network with the same goals as you, the same dreams, the same level of dedication and drive to reach their goals. And you can get access to that community for completely free. However, I do also have an exclusive community, and that's where I dive deep into the methods that I use to make over 30k a month online, my exact gym program, my exact diet, how I develop my mindset, how to master the social media algorithms and short form content, personal branding, etc, etc. Alright guys, so I'm just going to give you a quick preview of what's actually inside the community, the classroom courses and the actual community, which is what we're going to go over first. So if you scroll down a bit, you'll see we have Stephen here, who is making £600 a week from TikTok Shop Affiliate, which is one of the things that we teach inside of this community. And we'll move over to the academy to look at the testimonials that we have from a few of the guys that are inside of the exclusive community. So if we click at the top one, this is a pin post that Jacob made 3 days ago, talking about how the community has helped him and benefited his life. And we scroll down a bit more and you can see Lucas as well saying the same thing, and is proving the value of the community overall and how much it can actually do for someone. We'll go back to the courses that are inside of the exclusive community. So if we click back on the exclusive community classroom, these are the courses that are inside of the academy. So you get access to all of the courses that are inside of the academy as well. And then this right here is where they finish. So you get access to all of these courses, exclusive courses inside of the exclusive community that you cannot find anywhere else on the internet. I'm not going to go into detail because it's too much to explain, but that's just a quick preview of the courses that are already inside of the community. But this is ongoing value. We'll be creating new courses every single month and putting them inside of this community, so to make sure that the people who are already inside of the community are still benefiting from being in here. And of course, alongside that, you'll get access to a network of high value individuals. Everyone here is making progress, taking the next steps in their journey and realizing success. And that is something that you cannot put a price tag on. We'll also be doing weekly community calls inside of this community, which you can get access to if you join this community. There is so much value inside of the exclusive community. And I promise you, if you dedicate yourself towards the things that I'm teaching inside of there and the advice that I'm giving, you will become successful and you will see drastic changes in your life. But the question is, are you actually ready to take those next steps? Are you actually prepared to invest in yourself, into your own future and your own success? Because if you are, I'll leave a link in the comments and in the description for both the free community and the exclusive community, directly to the about pages where you can get more info on what's inside and how it all works. And remember, always 1% better every single day.